Good morning or good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, depending on where in the world you're joining us from, and thank you for joining today's webinar. My name is Kane Brennan, and I'll be your moderator for today's session. And joining me today is Anna Aguido Conago from Friends of the Supergrid. Today, Anna will be discussing the first phase of the European Supergrid. So thank you very much for joining us for this presentation. Before I actually hand over to Anna, I'm just going to talk you through the tools that are available. In the top right-hand corner of your screen, ladies and gentlemen, there is a questions function. Throughout today's session, as and when you think of questions, please submit them using that function. We will also be running a couple of polls. At that time, I will instruct you how to use that system. What's very important is that if you do have a question, please submit it as you think of it. We will allocate around about 15 to 20 minutes, as much as we can, at the end, where Anna and I will engage in a live question and answer session, and we will answer as many of those questions for you as we can. What's very important to know is that all of your questions are anonymous, so please, send them through, and we will happily answer as many of them as we can. So, Anna, at this stage, I have now given you control of the presentation slides. If you would like to click on the slide deck, and away you go.
Thank you very much, and thank you to all the people that is listening now. For me, it's a pleasure to be able to speak to so many people without moving from my office. It's really a change. I'm going to talk to you about what the association is working at the moment in order to promote this idea of a European supergrid. And we have done already some work how the first phase of a European supergrid could start being built in Europe. And we have already made some concrete proposals to the policymakers and the regulators in Europe that I'm going to be very glad to share with you. First of all, to introduce to you who we are, these are the companies that are members of the Friends of the Supergrid. We are an association formally established a year ago, an association under Belgian rules. But the idea it's already been set up 2 years ago by 13 of these companies that you see in the screen, and since the last year, now we are 23. As you can see, we represent the whole supply chain that would be necessary to build such a European supergrid, and all these companies have in common this interest in promoting the policy agenda for such a project to be a reality in Europe.